Hello there, and welcome to the Furious SMP. Well, I mean, this isn't the SMP, obviously. This is just an old world that I used to play. But, I came here to record this, and it's lagging. Hold on a minute. Oh, Bedrock Edition sucks. Anyway, I came here to ask the following people on this account if they would want to start a Minecraft server. For those who play Minecraft, obviously. Because, I'm going to give you some examples here. Alright, this world is it's like about, I don't think, like 5 years old. This world has been here since November of 2021. So, okay, let me tell you a story. So, back in 2021, I used to have a gigantic Minecraft group that was at its prime, alright? No issues, just fun and games, everything was normal. Everything went how it should have been. This is why the world looks like this, because, we made some progress. But, unfortunately, it was later abandoned, because over the years, there have been a lot of friendship breakups, a lot of disputes, and, just how you would expect, just conflict, and some people out there have just forgot about everything, what made our friend group special, what made everything about it just, unbreakable. And at least part of it was Minecraft. Because if you think about it this way, Minecraft is a game to where it can bring people together. Even for those who aren't interested in video games. It's just a way to, it's just like the vibe of the whole thing brings the whole, it just, I don't know, something about the game just brings the vibe, because, Minecraft is a game to where you can just do whatever you want, But the point is that, I want to restart. I want to start again. I have people, but not a lot of people stay true to certain servers or whatever, And there's been times where we've tried. There's times where I've tried with people, on trying to keep a server going, a realm going, and it was hard for years. But, like, the thing is, I feel like it's worth at least trying to lock in. At least trying. Because, I get it. Everybody has jobs. Everybody has a life. Not everyone is going to stay on 24/7. And that's fine. That's okay. But, I feel like, our time on this world is limited. Oh, wait, it's lagging again. Hold on. Okay. Our time on this world is limited. Okay? Not the Minecraft world, but, like, the real world. Our time is limited. And it's scary to know that. And I feel like at least while we're at it, using up all the free time we have, at least while we can, is just maybe starting a server. Just for the heck of it. Because, it's just something that, like, I feel like should just be, it feels like a hole that needs to be filled in, It's just like, kind of just leaving it and just abandoning it. It just doesn't feel right, Because everything that was done on this world, like, this isn't the only world we had. We've had many worlds that have had their own... Oh, boy, hold on a minute. It's lagging, oh my goodness. Bye. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You're going to burn to death. Oh, anyway. Yeah, the point is that I want to start again. Now, it's not something that has to happen, I'll say that. It's just something I thought, like, could be... I don't know, something that I just thought could be... Like, I just want it to be relevant, It's just... I just thought... It's just a thought, It's nothing, like... It's nothing serious, nothing important. It's just for anybody who's interested. Because... We just have to, like, find the right way to do it. Because, again, I've tried with people, and, like, it didn't always work out. Because not everybody stayed on, it's hard. It's just, like, since we're all growing up, and, since we're reaching that time, it's just that, like, at least until we can get a break, I feel like it's worth a try, It's at least worth a try. And if it doesn't work out, we could just keep the world open. We can just still keep it open. You know, no matter like who gets on, who doesn't, we can just keep it open because, you know, people will still join. It's just not every day, you know? Think about like what they did back in the old days for any of those people who watched Minecraft YouTubers back then. Like think about how like think about Stampy, you know, think about him. Think about like, you know, Dan TDM. Think about all those people like, you know, they knew how to spend their time as an adult, you know, like when it came to video games like Minecraft, they knew how to do that. And I feel like if they can do that, we can do that, you know? It just feels like something that can bring a lot. You know, it's just the whole thing with Minecraft, it helps us. Here's the way I see it. I feel like a game like this can help us connect better, you know? It can help us connect our friendships and it can connect like relationships because like in a way because you know while you're playing you know it kind of just gives you the idea of like any topic you can bring up. Okay, this needs to go, this rotten flesh, I don't want it, you know. It's just I don't know, but that's basically my point. But if for anybody who's interested, anybody who wants to try again, like it's free, okay? You don't have to be on every day. It's not required. I won't say that. I'll say that. It's just, you know, I just want us to reconnect. I want us to just have something that we can do, you know? I don't know, because it's kind of boring just playing Minecraft. If you think about it this way, for those who play Minecraft on their own, think about it this way, it is boring playing Minecraft on your own now, for at least at this age. Because I used to have fun playing Minecraft as a kid on my own, but now I don't. I just kind of like feel like I've been alone too long on this game. Because like, you know, I still play Minecraft with people. It's just that like we don't do servers, you know? We just like play like we'll play online servers, but like we don't play like worlds. Like we'll just like play maps and stuff, you know? We don't I don't know. But like I just want a server that we can keep going, even if nobody wants to join or not, you know? Because it took so many tries. It took so many tries. And I'm talking tons and tons of tries. But, like, I feel like we just need to get to a point to where, like, we just, you know, just need to bite the bullet, you know? We just need to, like, you know, it's just... it feels like something that's just, it feels like a must, you know? At least for me, it does, you know? Probably not for everybody. Because, like, the reason why we can't keep a realm open is because, you know, we lack. And, like, we don't have a lot of people anymore, considering that we've had a lot of friendship issues back then, a lot of conflict, you know? You get the gist, you know? It's just how you would expect it to go. And that's kind of what makes us, like, get separated. It's just, yeah, you know? It's dumb. I mean, of course, not everything lasts forever, but, you know, it's just... If we're all here, you know, I feel like there's just something that we can do, you know? I don't know. But even for those who don't know how to play Minecraft, you know, I still think it's worth a try, you know? But, you know, because, you know, I have college coming up, and, you know, I want to spend my free time, you know, at least playing this game, you know, with the people that I want to connect with better, you know? Like, and I just want people to understand that, you know, again, it's not something that needs to happen, it's just, you know, I want people to come to understanding, and, you know, I want people to know, like, oh, hey, like, if you're interested in doing this with me, you know, you know, it's a choice, you know, you don't have to, you know, I'm not gonna force anybody, it's just something I feel like that could, you know, I feel like it could change something, you know, it could bring a good change, you know. And by the way, this world is so old, this world is so old, look what happened to the baby mobs, look how huge they are now. This is not good. Like, this world is so... This proves that Bedrock Edition is broken. I'm not gonna lie. It proves this version is broken. Look at this cat. This is a kitten. And look how huge it is. But allow me to demonstrate... Okay, it's lagging. Okay. Allow me to demonstrate what I mean by, you know, a Minecraft server, okay? Now, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna go in the air. Now, look around. All of this was made by, how would I say this? I think maybe like 10 people, maybe 8 people. I'm lagging. All of this was from us working together as a team, and it turned out great. This isn't the only realm. There's plenty more, but this is just one of them. But, you know, this is just an example. You know? It's just, I feel like we should at least just go back one last time. Just one last time, you know? But, I don't know. It's just something that... It's just something that I feel like could fill a hole for me. You know? Because this is just how I want to spend my last, you know... My last days as, you know, as a young adult, or as a kid, I don't know, like, I mean, I'm already 18, you know what I mean? At least before I move on, you know? But all I can say, at the end of the day... Oh, I'm lagging. At the end of the day, I feel proud of myself. You know, at least. I feel at least proud of myself that I at least made this a thing, you know? With at least the past people that, you know, were around. With the people that I had in the past. I'm glad that we all made this, like... We all made this, you know, a thing, you know? Just, I don't know. Because it felt so good, you know? Because, like, there were so many moments where I'm like, man, can't believe I'm finally getting everyone to reconnect. And it's all because a video game, you know? But Minecraft isn't just some any ordinary video game, alright? Don't think about it like that. If you want to take some ordinary video game, take the freaking, you know the dinosaur, like, when the internet goes out? Like, you know, like, when your internet browser goes out and, like, you have no connection, and, like, you play, like, this offline game, and it's like a T-Rex, and, like, you have to, like, jump over, like, cactuses or something, like, you know, that's an ordinary video game. This isn't just some ordinary video game. It's the video game... You know, it's basically, okay, let's call it like a socialization type of video game or something. Like, that just brings connection or whatever. Something like that. But at the end of the day, I am at least proud for the progress that I've made in the past with the people that, you know, I enjoyed playing the game with. Because, again, it doesn't have to happen, but it's just something that I feel like should be... It's just, like, you know how, like, because, think about it this way. Like, take, like, cartoons, for example, right? You know, think about, like, how they rebooted Regular Show, and they rebooted, like, Powerpuff Girls, and they rebooted a ton of shows, right? You know, that kind of, like, that's part of, like, what gave me the idea, is just rebooting a server, you know, just... I don't know, because, like, sometimes you just get to that point where you just want to do more, you know? You want to do more, and that's what I want to do. I want to do more, you know? I want to do as much as I can, especially with people that I want to, you know, spend some time with, you know? And that goes to all the people watching this video. So, yeah. So, even if people get bored, even if anybody, I'm freaking lagging, oh my gosh. Bedrock, fix it. Fix this game. Anyway, even if you get bored, even if you don't know what you want to do that's left, okay? That's fine. It's not a problem. But, you know, at least just spend your time. At least just spend your time wisely so you don't get bored quickly, you know? Like, there's plenty to do, you know? Of course, there's a lot of stuff to do besides Minecraft, obviously. It's just Minecraft is just one of the biggest, like, ways to connect, you know? But, you know, even if you get bored, even if all that stuff happens, it's okay. Like, you know, there's always, like, you can always come back, you know? You can always, you know, it's not, the server it obviously won't be permanent, you know? It's just, like, it's gonna be open for, you know, as long as we can keep it open, you know? Even if no one's gonna join it. God, how strong am I? My gosh. Oh yeah, I'm strong. I forgot how like ridiculous my armor is. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, part of the point is just that I miss it, I kind of miss of how it used to be, because the world is just, think about it, it's just, the world right now is just depressing. It's just depressing, and like, I feel like we just gotta get our minds off of it, it's just like, we just gotta get our mind off of it. We gotta like put everything to the side, and just take a step back, take a seat, grab that controller, just get away from the world for a little bit, And hey, even if the server doesn't work out, like, even if not everything works out if we do this again, I'm not gonna regret it, okay? Because I feel like we tried. I tried so many times. It's just, I just know, like, if we just keep trying, there will be a point in time to where we know it'll be worth it. Because yeah, we don't have to be on every day. All right, not every day, not every 24 to 48 hours. Just often, They call it nostalgia, and there's a creeper right there. Nice try, buddy. Part of it just has to do with nostalgia. But, like, you're probably wondering, like, if we make a server, like, what are we all gonna do in it? Like, and yeah, like, that's a great question. Like, look at all this, like, everything that's been built around here, like, basically it's all something like this, Stuff, I forgot, this isn't fast. Stuff like all this that's been built around, like this giant house, you already know. But, we're gonna do more than that, since, we've gotten so many Minecraft updates and everything, It's just, like, Minecraft is such a big game now, there is so much more to do. And it's just, like, it's just kind of exciting to me. God, this game is so broken, oh my god. Look at the skeletons. My goodness. But yeah. I don't know. But one more thing I do want to point out before I conclude this video is that I have a series. I have a Minecraft series, alright? And this is another way I made it fun. So, I have a 3-season Minecraft ongoing series. It hasn't been ongoing for a while because, problems, but it's basically what it's about. It started off as me as just a loner, okay? Just a normal Minecraft player, just doing normal servers and whatever. But the thing is, this server was this series was not scripted. This started off as just like, oh, I'm by myself, It wasn't scripted. But now it is. But it didn't start off as scripted at first. It just started off as a normal just normal Let's Play videos, all of it was just normal Minecraft Let's Plays. But, by the time I met people, something changed, I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more. And that's one, and so I did. I found ways to get more creative with it, and, that's my why, But yeah, that series hasn't gone on in a while, because, like, it's been 4 years since we've had a realm that we've been able to keep. It's been 3 to 4 years since we've had a realm that has been ongoing, for and I'm talking, for, over a year. Now, we had a realm that lasted, I think about a month or two, about last year, and it got shut down for some reason that I got blamed for, I think. I have no idea, but I don't want to get into all that, because I know there's some people watching this video that are from the Discord, they're probably like, oh, hey, you made me a secret that shut down, and we're not starting all that. So, but yeah. That's kind of all I have to say. So, But, I don't know. It's kind of all I gotta say, really. But for anybody who wants to do any of this with me, then, you know, be my guest. It's, you know, if you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine, you know? It's just an idea. Hold on, my elytra. I'm gonna go on top of my house really quick. I want to conclude this in style. Another thing, who built that tower? Like, what the heck? Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it. So, yeah, just let me know.